वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धं सारवद्विश्वतो मुखम्
अल्पाक्षरमसन्दिग्धं
अल्पाक्षरमसन्दिग्धम्
सारवद्विश्वतो मुखम्
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः।
अस्तोभमनवद्यं च
स्तोभमनवद्यं च
सूत्रं
सूत्रं
सूत्रविदो
सूत्रविदो
विदुः
विदुः।
उक्तानुत्तदुरुक्तानां चिन्ता यत्र प्रवर्तते
उक्तानुक्तदुरुक्तानां चिन्ता
उक्तानुक्तदुरुक्तानां चिन्ता
यत्र
यत्र
प्रवर्तते
प्रवर्तते
तं ग्रन्थं वार्तिकं प्रागुः वार्तिकज्ञामनीषिणः।
तं ग्रन्थं
ग्रन्थं
वार्तिकं
वार्तिकं
प्राहुः
प्राहुः
वार्तिकज्ञामनीषिणः।
वार्तिकज्ञामनीषिणः।
प्रत्ययाशिवसूत्राणि आदेशा आगमस्तथा
प्रत्ययाशिवसूत्राणि
शिवसूत्राणि आदेश
आदेशागमस्तथा
आगमास्तथा
धातुपाठो गणपाठ उपदेशाः प्रकीर्तिताः।
धातुपाठो
धातुपाठो
गणपाठ
गणपाठः
उपदेशाः
उपदेशाः
प्रकीर्तिताः।
प्रकीर्तिताः।
अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः द्वितीयः पादः।
तथा
अथ
तृतीयोऽध्यायः
तृतीयोऽध्यायः
द्वितीयः
द्वितीयः
पादः।
पादः।
सूत्र एकपञ्चाशदधिक एकशततमः सूत्रम् 151। क्षुधमण्डार्थेभ्यश्च
क्रुद्धमन्दार्थेभ्यश्च
क्रुद्धमण्डार्थेभ्यश्च
नयः
यः
नयः
सूददीपदीक्षश्च
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 लशपतपदस्थाभूवृषहनकम गमश्रुभ्य उकै
लशपतपदस्था
लशपथपदस्थाभो
भूवृषहनकमश्रीभ्यो
वृषहनकमगमश्रुभ्य
उकन्
जल्पभिक्षुकुट्टलुण्ट वृङ्गशाकन्
जल्पभिक्ष कूट लुण्डब्रीडः शाकन्
व्रजोरिणिः
प्रजोरिणिः
प्रजोरिणिः
जीदृक्षी विश्रीन्वमाव्यथाव्यमपरिभूप्रसूभ्यश्च
जिदृक्षि
विश्रीमामाव्यताभ्यामपरिभू
परिभू प्रसूभ्यश्च
प्रसूभ्यश्च
स्पृही गृही पतिदयी निद्रा तन्द्रा श्रद्धाभ्य आलुच
स्पृहि
गृहीपति दये
गृहीपति
निद्रा तन्द्रा
दयितातन्द्रा
श्रद्धाभ्या
श्रद्धालुच
आलुच्
धाधेत्सि शतसदोरुः
दधेत्सि
धात्थेत्सि
शतसदोरुः
शतसदोरुः
सृगस्य दः खमरच
श्रीघस्य दः
स्रेघस्य दः
किमरच
क्वमरच
भञ्जभासमिदो घुरच
भञ्जभासमिदो
भञ्जभासमिदो
घुरच
घुरच
विधिभिदिच्छिधेः कुरच
विधिभिदिच्छिदेः
विधिभिदिच्छिदेः कुरच
कुरच
यन्नश्जी सर्तिभ्यः क्वरप्
विन्नश्ची
विन्नश्चिसर्चिभ्यः
सर्पिभ्यः क्वरप
क्वरप
गत्वरश्च
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 जागरूकः
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 यजजपदशां यः
यजजपदशां यमः
यजजपदशां
नमिकम्पि स्म्यजस कमहिंस दीपोरः
नमिकम्पि
नमिकम्पि
स्म्यजसकमहिंसदीपोरः
स्म्यजसकमहिंसदीपोरः
सनाशंस भिक्ष उः
सनाशंसभिक्षुः
सनाशंसभिक्षुः
विन्दुरिच्छुः
बिन्दुरिच्छुः
विन्दुरिच्छुः
ख्याश्छन्दसि
याच्छन्दसि
ह्याच्छन्दसि
आदृगमहन जनः किकिनौ लिच्छ
आद्रेगमः जनः
आद्रेगमहनजनः
किकिनो लिट्छ
किकिनौलिच्च
स्वपीतृशोर्नजिन्
स्वपितृशोर्नजिन्
स्वपीतृशोर्नजीन्
श्रीवन्द्योरारुः
शृण्वन्द्योरारुः
श्रीवन्द्योरारुः
बियः कृक् लुकनौ
यः
पियः
कृक्लुकनौ
कृक्लुकनौ
स्तेषशासपिसकसोवरच
हेषभासपिलसोबरच
हेषभासपिसकसो परच
यश्च यङः
यश्च
यश्च
यमः
यमः
भ्राजभास धुविद्युतोर्जीपृजुघ्रावस्तुवः क्षिप्
भ्राजभासदुविद्युतोर्जीपृजुग्रावस्तुवः
भ्राजभासदुर्जिप्रावस्तुवः
कृप
कृत्
अन्येभ्योऽपि दृश्यते
अन्येभ्योऽपि
अन्येभ्योऽपि
दृश्यते
दृश्यते
भुवः संज्ञान्तरयोः
भुवः
भुवस्संज्ञातारयोः
संज्ञान्तरयोः
विप्रसंज्ञोऽद्वसंज्ञायाम्
विप्रसंज्ञो
विप्रसंभ्यो
न संज्ञाय
द्वसंज्ञायाम्
दह कर्मणिष्ठन्
दः
दः कर्मणिष्ठन्
कर्मणिष्ठन्
दानी शसयुयुज शसयुयुजस्तु तुदसि स च मिहपतदश नहः करणे
तान्निशसयुयुजस्तुस्तुदसि च
दानीशसयुजस्तुदसि च
मिह
स्मिह
पतदशनः
पतदशनः
करणे
करणे
अलसूकरयोः पुवः
अलसूकरयोः
अलसूकरयोः पुवः
पुवः
अर्तिलुधुसूखनसहचर इत्रः
अर्तिसूधूषुखनसहचर
अर्तिलुधुसूखनसहचर
इत्रः
इत्रः
पुवः संज्ञायाम्
पुवःसंज्ञाय
पुवस्संज्ञायाम्
कर्तरि चर्षिदेवतयोः
कर्तरि
कर्तरि चर्षि
चर्षिदेवतयोः
देवतायोः
नीतः तः
नीतः
नीतः
क्तः
तः
मतिबुद्धिपूजार्थेभ्यश्च
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 इति पाणिनीयसूत्रपाठे तृतीयाध्यायस्य द्वितीयः पादः
इति
इति
पाणिनीयसूत्रपाठे
पाणिनीयसूत्रपाठे तृतीयाध्यायस्य
तृतीयस्य
द्वितीयः पादः
द्वितीयः पादः
अर्थे ह्री व्ली ह्री क्नो ईक्ष्मा यातां पुग्नौ
Arti
ह्री
Hari
व्री
Hari
व्री
Hari
नु
No
यीक्ष्मायातां पुङ्नौ
Ikshmayatam Pungyao
अतो लोपः
अतो लोपः
Tolopaha
स्थानिवदादेशो नल्विधौ
Sthanivadadesho
स्थानिवदादेशो
Vidao
नल्विधौ
अचः परस्मिन् पूर्वविधौ
Achaf
अचः
Parasmin Purva
परस्मिन्
Vidao
पूर्वविधौ
धात्वादेशः धातुवद् भवति अङ्गादेशः अङ्गवद् भवति कृदादेशः कृद्वद् भवति तद्धितादेशः तद्धितवत् अव्यादेशः अव्ययवत् स्वादेशः सुप्वत् तिङ्हादेशः तिङ्वत् अन्ते पदादेशः पद्वत् इत्युक्ते स्थानिवत् आदेशः भवति कदा अनल् विधौ अनल् विधौ अनल् आश्रय यत्र अनल् आश्रय विधिः अस्ति इत्युक्ते अल् आश्रय विधिः नास्ति तत्र एव स्थानिवत् आदेशः भवति न अनल् विधि न अल् विधि अनल् विधि न अल् विधि अनल् विधि अल् विधि अला विधिः इति तृतीया तत्पुरुष one way of interpreting the compound for which the example is यूडोरस्केन अला विधिः तृतीया. So in this example अपदान्त नकारस्य नत्वं न सम्भवति सकारस्य रेपत्वं नास्ति रेपस्य नु इति रेपः तस्य स्थाने विसर्गादे विसर्गस्य सकारादेशः सकारस्य रेपत्वं नास्ति स्थानिवत्वं नास्ति अतः नत्वं न भवति अलाविधिः. देन् अलह विधिः पूर्वं दृष्टमेव पंचमी तत्पुरुष. Panchami means where will be the Shashti following. Right? What is it? Tasmin iti nirdishte
Purvasya
Purvasya. Tasmaditi
Uttarasya
Uttarasya. So alaha vidhi, Panchami tat purusha. So Panchami tat purusha, the sakara will go away when aprukta ekal pratyaya al nyabhyaha dirgha sutisya pruktam al. Otherwise, simple way of understanding is aprukta ekal pratyaya following a consonant hal will become lopaha. But here, for this div shabda, we have a special sutram divaha aud. That is, su is sarvanamasthana pratyaya. When sarvanamasthana pratyaya follows div shabdasya autadesha. Autadesha means, will the entire div be replaced by out? No, out is ekalade, ekal. Therefore, alontyasya by paribhasha, last al will be replaced, which is vakara. Vakarasya. Therefore, you get di plus au plus sakara. Now, aukarasya स्थानिवत्वं भवति वा? औकारस्य
No
aukarasya. Why? Because
Alvidhi
alvidhi is there. Aukara, it doesn't enjoy the status of being a altvam nasti. If altvam is there, then what will happen? Sakara lopa depending on the al. Therefore, panchami tat purusha alaha vidhi. Karya will happen on the following. Therefore, alaha vidhi. The vakara replaced by au. If valtvam is there, the sakara will go away by 6168. It will not happen. It will not happen. Therefore, stanivat adeshaha not there because Allah Shividi is there. This is an example for Panchami Tatpurusha, that alaha vidihi. Therefore, dyaus you get, and dyauhu iti pratama vibhakti ekavachana rupam dyav shabdasya. Okay. So alaha vidihi example, vido raskaha. Alaha vidihi Panchami Tatpurusha dyauhu. Already this is example I gave before. Then alaha vidihi, again alaha vidihi. Here alaha is Panchami Tat, Shashti Tatpurusha. Panchami Tatpurusha we have seen. Shashti Tatpurusha. Same div shabda only. But here is a compound. Dvukamaha. In a compound, what will happen? Divam kamayate iti compound. Dvukamaha. How do you get dvukamaha? Div plus kama. What will happen to vakara? This vakara will get ukara adesha. When does it get ukara adesha? Vakara. Divaha out is the previous sutra. That we are not interested in that. Divaha out. When Saranamasthana Pratyaya follows, that happens. Pakara is replaced by au, 7184. Then here we have 61131. 61131. It says the Vakara will get the Adesha. What Adesha? Ut is the Adesha. What is the content? What is the Ut? Takara is Tapar Tatkalasya. So Vakara will get Ukara Adesha. By the Sutra 61131. We are not interested in 61131. If you want, I can tell you that when does it happen in the context of Sandhi? When Vakara of Div Shabda at the end of the Padam. Previous one is when followed by Saranamasthana Pratyaya, Div Shabda, Vakara will be replaced by Au. Therefore, Dyauhu, it came. But here Vakara at the end of the Padam. That how it is end of the Padam? The whole thing is a compound. In the compound, compound is a Pratipadikam. Within a Pratipadikam, Supratyaya will go. But even though Pratyaya is gone, still it will enjoy the status of a Padam. Padam as well as Pratipadikam status also, in certain rules to be applied. So Pada status. Now Vakara at the end of the Padam. So Vakara of Div Shabda at the end of the Padam will be replaced by Ukara. That is what the Sutra says. Now the question comes, Vakara. Vakara followed by what letter? Vakara followed by Val Pratyahara. For Lopo, Vyorvali, if you apply that, Vakara goes away. But Vakara, when it will go away, only when it enjoys. That is the Vakara replaced by U. Only that Ukara will go away only when it enjoys Vatvam, status of being a Vakara. Or Valtvam, sorry, not Valtvam, Vatvam. Because Lopaha Vyorbali, that is Sutra. So Vakara, Yakara follow, when it is followed by Val, they become Lopaha. Vakara, Yakara. Lopa Vyorbali already we are seen in Tinganta. So here Ukara, does it enjoy Vatvam? If it enjoys Vatvam, then what will happen? What will happen? That becomes Lopaha. So Lopaha Vyorvali. So Lopaha Vyorvali is Vakara, Vyakara, that becomes Lopaha. That was Shashti Tatpurusha example it is. Previous one, what is the example? Panchami Tatpurusha, the following will become Lopaha. Here what will become Lopaha? That itself, that's why Shashti Tatpurusha example. Understand?
Yes.
So, but does it enjoys Vatvam? If it enjoys Vatvam, Allah Shavidi, Lopor Vyorvali is Allah Shavidi. Very clear. Vakara, Yakara, when followed by Val. Val is what? Val Pratyahara. Al Pratyahara is Allah Shavidi only. Therefore, Allah Shavidi is there. Tavastani Vattam na bhavati. That is how. That is why you get Dukamaha. Otherwise, you will not get. This also already we have seen this example. So Allah Vidihi, we have seen. Now Ali Vidihi. Ali Vidihi means because of the following. Tasmin iti nirdishte purvasya. That example we are going to see. Ali Vidihi. There, Anal Vidau, eva Stanivat. Therefore, here you will not get Stanivattam. This example. This example also already we saw like the dhatu. Okay, each dhatu, edge becomes ishta. You know how it becomes. That process we know. Yes or no?
Yes.
Ali and
Yes.
dot. Yaj dhatu is what type of dhatu? Yaj dhatu. Samprasarana dhatu.
Upasana.
Bachiswapi yajadinam kiti. Sutram is 6115. When followed by kit pratyaya, yajadi is in Bhuvadikana already we have seen this. Yajadi
Yes.
is Bhuvadi Antargana, first conjugation Antargana. There are about 11 dhatus in 6115 and there are about 9 dhatus in 6116. So 11 plus 9 is 20 are Samprasarana dhatus. If you want, I can give the list of dhatus, Samprasarana dhatus. Vachiswapi Yajadinam Kiti 6115. If you see Vachi and Swap, and there are 9 dhatus in Yajadigana, so 9 plus 2, 11, total 11 dhatus are there. When followed by Kit Pratyaya, it undergoes Samprasaranam. 6116. 15. 16 is
Yes.
Grahi, Jya, Vayi, Veshti. There are 9 dhatus. When followed by Git Pratyaya or Kit Pratyaya, because Kit is coming as Anuvritti, it will undergo Samprasaranam. So those are the Samprasarana dhatus, 20 Samprasarana dhatus. There may be some extra. I'm just saying by these two sutra, these are the Samprasarana dhatus.
Yes.
Okay, if you want the list of dhatus, I can send that. Please see. Recently, only other class, morning class for Twa Pratyaya and all, I taught this Samprasarana 9 dhatu, 11 dhatus, and for 9 dhatus, that's 6116. These are all the Samprasarana dhatus, list of dhatus. I can send if you want for your reference. Okay, then,
Yes. Please. Very nice.
so therefore, Samprasarana, Yajidhatu is what now? Samprasarana dhatu. So Samprasarana dhatu and by 6116, because 6115, sorry, not 15, not 16, 6115, because when Kit Pratyaya follows, Bachidhatu, Sabdhatu, and Ejadi Antaragana dhatu undergo Samprasaranam. So here Nishta Pratyaya, Akta Pratyaya is there. Therefore, what will happen? Edge will undergo Samprasaranam. In the edge, what is the letter which can undergo Samprasaranam? N letter. Reversal of N Sandhi is Samprasaranam, right?
Yes.
So therefore, Yakara, which is N letter, replaced by corresponding what letter?
E.
Ikara. Why
Yakara.
don't we bring a Dirga and all? I'm just asking. It is not, we have seen already, we know all those things. Why we don't bring E, all the 18 forms are there, Savarna. Why don't you bring that?
Because
Anudit Savarnasya cha Pratyaha. You have to remember, sir, all this. Why we don't bring? Because Anudit Savarnasya cha Pratyaha.
yes, correct.
Okay. Anyway,
Yes.
remember, I sent Samprasana Dhatus to you, to the WhatsApp group, all the documents. Can have it, save it. Therefore, Ikara undergoes Samprasaranam, replaced by Ikara. Ikyanaha Samprasaranam. Ikyanaha Samprasaranam, that we will see separately, that sutra. Okay, that is Samprasaranam Sanya it is. I have not taught that, but anyway, but we know it. Maybe in next context will come, I will see that. And here I told, remember, Yakara replaced by Ikara. Therefore, the Ijdatu in this context here, there is no question of just Stani Vattamandal need not discuss here for Ikara. Here Ij is a Dhatu or not? Ij is a Dhatu because Yakara of Yajdatu replaced by Ij. So Ekadesha Vikrutam Ananyavat, a change in a part of a thing will not become something different. A person, they say no stock example, a dog's tail is cut. It continues to be a dog only. Today morning itself, the same thing I was teaching some students. I give another modern example. A person having a long beard, a shaman today, his baby itself could not identify the person. Ekadesha Vikritam Ananyavat, will he become somebody else? Same dad only, right?
Yes.
Ekadesha Vikritam, remove the beard and the mustache. Same person only. The similar here also, Ija also will continue to be a Dhatu only. Therefore, we can apply Brashya by that. Shattam, Shtuttam, then Ishta. When you decline Ishta, Akaranta Shabda, Ishtaha. Fine. Then Kim Shabda. Previously, in the example I took, I think Rama Shabda or something. Now I'm just taking Kim Shabda. Kim plus Su. Kim Shabda, when followed by Su Pratyaya, Kim will be replaced by Ka. Kimaha, Kaha, one Sutram is the. Kaha plus Sakara, Kas. Now, Padanta Sakara, I can replace by Ru and Visarga. That's why Kaha comes, Kaga Kauke, right? But I am not replacing because I need that Sakara to show that Stani Vatvam, and it is not there because of Allah Vidhi. Now, Kas plus Ishtaha, suppose we do Sandhi. Kas means it is Sakara, it is Kaha only. Okay, Padanta Sakara becoming Ru, Ru is Repa, Repa will become Visarga at the end of the Padam or followed by Kar. Here it is not followed by Kar. Therefore, if we do Sandhi, it will be Repa only. That is what I am showing it here. Padanta Sakara becoming Ru. Now here the question comes. Padanta Sakara becoming Ru. Ru preceded by followed by what letter? If Stanivatvam is there in the following, then what will happen? That is Yakara. Yakara is, if Ikara has got Yatvam, Stanivatvam, Stani is Yakara, Adesha is Ikara, if Stanivatvam is there, then Ru will be replaced by U. Then we will have Anishta Rupam. We will not get Kaha, Ka Ishtaha. We will get Ka plus U Ko. That cannot be, right? Ashicha will apply and we will get Anishta Rupam, Ko Ishtaha. That is not the Sandhi. What Sandhi we apply? Bo Bago Ago Apurvasya Yoshi. Why we apply that? Because here Ikara doesn't enjoy Yatvam, Stanivatvam. Why? The Ru becoming U is Al-Ashavidhi. Depends on the following as well as preceding letter. Preceding letter is Akara, fine. Following letter is Ash, right? Allah-Ashavidhi. Because Ash is the Allah-Ashavidhi, therefore it is not Hash. You cannot consider to be that to be Ash. That is, Ash letter is there. Ash doesn't have Ashtvam. If Ashtvam is there, Uttva Adesha will come. Ashtvam not there because it is Allah Shraya Vidhi. Therefore, taking this to be Hash only, therefore Ru will become Bobagogo Apurvasya Yoshi by that Yakara, Yakarasya, Lopakshakalya, Lopaha Bhavati. Therefore, Ka Ishtaha. After that, we cannot do Sandhi because it is in Tripadi. That we know. Understand? This is an example
Yes,
for
yes.
Alividhi. So anyway, all are Analvidho.
Why we, Charanji? Why we said hash, why we use the hash pratyahara and
Bo
maybe
Bhagago
not?
Apurvasya Yoshi.
Okay. Understood. Así pare. Understood.
So now, here some interesting point is the note. Please see. This is Al-Ashavidhi is only for Ananubandha letters, not Anubandha, not for the packing letters. Anubandha Vishayaka Karyas will happen even there is Al-Vidhi. Please note. Okay. This Sthanivadadesha Analvidho doesn't apply in the case of Anubandha. Anubandha means packing letter, ether letters. Like example, you can see. So don't think here, the ether letter is ether letters, for that it will not apply. Like the same example, pra plus ta plus twa. Twa pratyaya replaced by lyap by 7-1-37. What is 7-1-37? Sama say Ananj Purvaka twa lyap. That is sutra. Asama say. when when not in a samase, ananj purvaka. So there should not be a nanj. Okay, that is the condition. Samase ananj purve. In a compound, pra plus da plus, it's a compound. So, but there should not be a ananj purvaha. It should be nanj compound, other than nanj compound. That is, a purva padam is there, upasarga, dhatu is there, then ta pratyaya follows, then twa will be replaced by lyap. That is what the sutra says, 7137. We will see that sutra later in detail. Just to understand.
This is we consider one samasa,
Of
pasarga
course,
plus avyaya.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
It's a compound, no? It's a compound. Pra plus da plus lyap. It's a compound. Prakritya is a compound. Prakritya, all these are compound only. Prakarshena kritya, prakritya. Okay. Pradi Tatpurusha Samasa. Okay.
Prati
See,
Satpurusha.
this is pra is a padam or not?
Yes, upasarga padam.
And this is a therefore
Yes, also
compound.
padam.
Two padams coming together with a compound only. What else?
Yes.
The same thing here. Okay. So pra plus da plus twa is replaced by lyap. Twa is replaced by lyap. Now, lyapyam, no. Lyap enjoys, I told before also itself. Lep is enjoys kitom also. That is why in some cases and all. Not in this case. In fact, we can change instead of this to kr so that kr doesn't become kar. Why? Because it enjoys kitom. Therefore, adesha, the angakarya, kr will not become kar. Lep enjoys kitom. So we cannot say stanivat vavaha analvido will not apply to anubandha visheka. We cannot say. If we do, then what will happen? Stanivatvam will not apply if you say, then Angaryam will happen, Kru will become Kar. It doesn't happen. In fact, after that, what will happen? Pra plus Krit Tukaham comes Prakritya is a form. That form we know. I'm not writing in detail. The point is, Lep enjoys Kittom, the property here, Kittom, by Stanivat Bhavaha. So Stanivat Bhavaha is very clear for Anubandha, it is allowed. It doesn't depend on any, alvidhi or analvidhi, doesn't depend upon the stanivatvam for anubandha. Anubandha, it will apply. Okay.
This word something related to word sampradaya.
Samyak pradiyate, which one?
Sampradaya, or change to prakritya. But before
I don't pradaya. Some also you can add sampradaya. Samyak pradiyate iti sampradaya. Samyak prakarshena diyate iti sampradaya. So compound.
Oh.
Okay. So stanivat adesha analvido, up to this we discussed. Right? Okay. Then, in our case, what is required for 10th conjugation? Be required stanivatvam required even when it is al-ashya vidhi. For that only this sutra comes. Achaf parasmin purva vidau. And it has got the anuvritti of stanivat adeshaha. Anal vidhi, that is not there. So achaf parasmin purva vidau. That is stanivat bhava, which is ordained in the case of anal vidhi. Oh, sorry. Stanivat adesha is ordered in the context of al-vidhi. Anal vidhi, not al-vidhi. Anal vidhi by the previous sutra. by the previous sutra. Already we have seen. This sutram, what is does it? It began to extend the Stanivat Bhavam even in the context of Alvidhi. So what is the condition? The condition I have written, and here also I have written. An Ajadesha means Adesha which comes in the place of an Ach. Ajadesha means Adesha which comes in the place of Ach. It means Stani is
Stanizach.
Ach. Achaha Stane Yaha Adesha. Okay.
Yes.
Not Adesha is Ach. Ajasya
Understood.
Achaha Stane Yaha Adesha Bhavati Saha Ajadesha. And that Ajadesha must happen due to a Paranimitta. Must be caused by the Nimitta the following. Okay. And that Nimitta will be Sthanivata. When, if by the same Nimitta, if Karya is to happen before the Ajadesha. Before the Ajadesha. Not anywhere, that is important. Before the Ajadesha. If Karya is to happen, then Sthanivatvam will be there. Even there is Alvidhi. So, therefore, three conditions are to be fulfilled. Number one, Ajadesha. Adesha must come in the place of an Ach, not in the place of Al. And this Ajadesha must come due to a Paranimitta. Because of the same Paranimitta, if Karya is to happen prior to Ajadesha, then it will be Sthanivatvam will be there. So these three conditions have to be fulfilled. Now we'll take the example for Kat Dhatu, our case. Kata plus Nich. Kata plus Nich, what will happen? We started with Kata. That is Kata plus Nich.
Ogune.
Ato Gune will apply. By that A will become
Lopa.
A is the Sthani, Lopa is the Adesha, therefore Ajadesha. Right? Ato Lopaha
Yes.
number is 6148. 61 or 64? Just now we saw 64. Because 61 is Sandhi, it can be 64. Angakari. 6448. Just check it. Must be, I think.
Atolopaha.
Yes.
Adadhatike
6448.
pratyaya pare Adantangasya antima varnasya akarasya lopaha bhavati. Simple. That already we have seen the sutra. Ato lopaha. Right? Now, Nich can cause. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Nothing. No.
So, by the same Nich, Paranimitta, the Karya can happen prior to the Ajadesha. Right? Prior to Ajadesha means before. In this left side. That Upada Akara is can become Dirga. Ata Upadayaha Vriddhihi 7211. 115, I think. Right? Ata Upadaya 115 or 116 plus or minus 1. Ata Upadayaha Vriddhihi 116, I think. Okay, that is supposed to happen. But will it happen? The question comes. Is it not Allah Shavidi? Nimitta is para, right? And this is, in fact, this is like Ali Vidihi. Anal Vido Visa, right? There, Ali Vidihi. Because of the following, this is becoming Dirga, right? Ali Vidhi. Therefore, Sthanivatvam it should not be. But this sutra says Sthanivatvam. That is what the sutra says. If you apply Sthanivata Adeshaha Anal Vidau, here Upada becoming Dirgha is Alvidhi, therefore Sthanivatvam is not there. Because Sthanivatvam is not there, therefore Kat plus Nich will have become Kat. But here what we required is Sthanivatvam is required. Therefore the Adesha which has come in the place of Ash, that Adesha For karyam to happen prior to the ajadesha, it will be stanivat. So it will show that I am there. You cannot do upada vriddhi. You understand?
This Upadavridi will not happen because of
Stanivat.
Alashaya Vridi.
Because of stanivatvam. Stanivatvam, alvidhi is there or not? You tell me.
Yes.
Yeah. Even though alvidhi is there, stanivatvam will apply. And what did we saw before? If alvidhi is stanivatvam cannot apply. But this sutra says even if alvidhi, stanivatvam will apply. But condition is number one, ajadesha. Number two, due to paranimitta. Number three, karyam should happen prior to ajadesha. Then it is stanivat. Therefore, you get kati. What? Scratching the head? Both of you. Therefore, kati. Okay.
Because of the lopa, the lopa is the adesha.
Lopa is the adesha in the place of ach. That a has gone.
Ach.
Ajadesha only. And karyam is happening prior to that, right?
Yes.
In that case, stanivatvam will not be, if you go by 1156, the previous sutra, stanivat adeshaha analvido. But this sutra says, achaha parasmin purvavido stanivatvam bhavati. Therefore, lopadesha will say, no, I am there. When I am there, when he says, upada becomes takara. It is not a ach, no, akara. It cannot become dirgha by atopadayaha vridhihi. Therefore, you get kati. This is a...
I think now I understood. The akara will not become dirga because lopa being there, that a will not be upada.
Yes, exactly. Yes, sir.
Now I understand just now.
This is what I've been saying. How many at the time, I don't know. Already I taught you
Many
this.
times, yes.
Don't think this is nothing. This is a null entity, like it's a valid entity. Okay. So niche will consider this also as one.
I like a placeholder.
Yeah, that's what it's something which is carry something. And upada is takara. Therefore, upada is not a. That is why I put 0 here, null, to show that is lopadesha, which is a valid entity. Something is there. Okay. Therefore, upada will not become. The ones you have kati, and we know by sanadyantaha dhataha, new dhatu. Then you can add gati tiprataya, katari sarvadhatike shab, angakaryam can do, kati kate kataya katayati. So when gan becomes gan plus niche, gani. Gani gane ganaya ganayati. Right? Kship dhatu. Which conjugation? 10th conjugation. Kship plus niche is also adanta dhatu. A will become lopaha by atolopaha. Upada is here in the case not a, it is e. Therefore, puganta lagu padasya. By that, she e will not become a. Any angakarya. Atopadaya vridhi or puganta lagu padasya 7386 anything. Because this lopadesha is there, ajadesha is there, that will prevent upadatvam for she. Therefore, she will not become kshe. You cannot apply pugantalagu padasya. Therefore, kshipi only is a form. Kship dhatu in many conjugation. This dhatu is kshipa, adanta dhatu. Therefore, kshipi you get. Once you get kshipi, new dhatu. Sanadyantaha, not 1132, 31. So therefore kshipi, kship, then kshipi, kshipe, kshipaya, kshipayati. Form is kshipayati. Try to always do like this. Kshipi, one step come, kshipi, kshipe, kshipai, kshipaya. Right? Kshipi, then guna happen kshipe, kshipai, kshipaya. Right? Every time
Yes.
you don't have to, you can do mentally. We have done many examples. All 10th
Kshipi,
conjugation
kshipi.
we did like that only. First you make it guna. That first you add e, then guna, then ayadi sandhi. You get. Mirga will become mirgi, mirge, mirgai, mirgaya,
Mrige,
mirgayati. Right? Finally, mirgayati. Again, here also mru. Upada is not mru, not ru. If upada is ru, then puganta lagu padasya will apply.
But
Because ajadesha. Here atolopaha,
yes.
first one. First one is atolopaha, goes away. Then here, I have not written this here, but you need to understand it is lopadesha, ajadesha, lopa. So puganta penultimate letter is not r, it is gakara only. For niche only will see gakara as upada letter, not rikara. Therefore, you cannot apply puganta lagu padasya. It will not become mirgi only. So mirgi, mirge, mirgai, mirgayate. Right?
Yes.
One counter example. Counter example what? Please see. Gum plus twa. Counter example for
Makara below.
is no, this is an interesting example. Okay. Okay, I'll tell you what it is. Gum plus twa. Gum plus twa, what will happen? Gum dhatu, anunasikanta dhatu, when followed by jaladikit pratyaya, anunasika asya lopaka bhavati. That's 6437. We will see that in a different context. Don't worry about it. Anudhato padeshaha, vanati tanotyadina, jaladi kiti. Remember, we have seen in the other class, Rajaspati.
Yes.
So anunasikanta dhatu when followed by jaladikit pratyaya, anunasika lopaha bhavati. Anyway, that is not our interest. Now, what happens here? Gam dhatu having upasarga a, then twa. Then what will happen? Twa will be replaced by what?
Yep.
Yep.
Now, what is the next step?
Yep.
When lyap pratyaya follows, we have one sutra. Val lyapi is there.
Yeah.
One is val lyapi. Val lyapi sutram is there. Yeah. By that, anunasika lopa will happen optionally. Anunasika lopa will happen. So, when anunasika lopa option happens, means alopa paksha, when it doesn't become lopa, then what is the form? A plus gum plus lyap. You get agamya. That's simple. Right? Val lyapi. If lyap follows, anunasika lopa is optional.
But liap will be stanivat. So will be jelly.
It is not a jal. It is not a jal. Yep is not a jal letter.
But being this property will not come from twa, like stanivat.
Stanivat adeshaha, okay. Then, okay, if it is, if you say kittom is there.
Yes. Kittom is there from
okay, let it be there. But val lyapi says, when lyap pratyaya follows, this is a separate sutra. Val lyapi says, when lyap pratyaya follows, anunasika lopa is optional. Separately, the sutra is there. Okay. So we don't have to, They're not doing anything. Sutram is that what will happen as per Sutra? Anunasika lopa will happen
Yes.
optionally. If it doesn't
Okay.
become lopaha agamya. If it becomes lopa,
If it becomes lopa, no. This
Uh,
makara will not become lopa in any of the two conditions.
no.
Because
Valyapi says Anunasikasya lopaha vikalpena bhavati. So
okay.
Anunasika, this Anunasika is there. Fifth letter of the Pavarga. When followed by Lyap, it will become Lopa optionally. When doesn't become Lopa, then Agamya. When it becomes Lopa,
Agya,
A plus Ga plus Lep
Agya,
Pratyaya follows. Lep Pratyaya is
Yeah.
Lep Pratyaya is Krit Pratyaya, replacing Twa Pratyaya only, Krit only.
Yes.
yes,
Right? So Krit Pratyaya follows, and also it is a Pit Pratyaya. So Makara becoming Lopaha. So you have A plus Ga, Adantanga. Now, counter example I said. Makara becoming Lopaha, replaced by Lopa. Lopa means zero. Huh? Understand?
Yes.
yes,
Now, Lyap Pratyaya, what it has come in the place of Twa. Twa is Krit Pratyaya. Lyap is also, therefore, Lyap also
Great.
Stanivatvam Kridadeshaka Kritvat Bhavati. We have seen, right?
Yes.
yes,
Lyap also enjoys status of Krit Pratyaya. Now, Krit Pratyaya and also Pit Pratyaya. So, therefore, by the sutra, Rasvasya Kriti Piti Tuk. Remember?
Mm.
When, do you remember the sutra? Then only I can talk. When Krit Pratyaya, which the Pit Pratyaya follows the Rasva, the Rasva will get Tukkagama. This example, we have seen similar example before. In fact, I did here only Prakritya. You didn't ask me anything that time. I took it for granted. I did here
yes.
Tukkagama. The same thing I'm telling now. Right?
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
You don't understand this, then I have to tell what it is now. Then that is, I took it for granted that we know. So this lep is a krit pratyaya. So sutram is rasvasya when a short vowel is followed by a krit and it is a pit also. Rasvasya kriti piti, then rasva will get tuk agama. This is 6172, I think. Simple sutra it is. We can follow. There's no difficulty in it. You follow, right? A
Yes.
short vowel will get tukkagama when followed by a krit pratyaya, which is a pit. Lyap pratyaya has come in the place of twa, it enjoys kritvam, right? Kridadeshaha
Yes.
kritvat bhavati, and also enjoys pitvam. Therefore, tukkagama comes prakru.
Oh, excuse me. It's not 6172. 6172 is Samhitayam.
Okay, maybe 6173. Fine.
171.
Okay, one sutra
Yes.
before. Okay, 1671.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, we
everyone.
have
Yes.
we have seen.
Okay, tukkagama is there. Content of tuk is adyanto, takito, and all we know. Therefore, we have Prakritya. I took it for granted, I did like that. Okay. But now you remember that. 6171, right, Sutra?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. The same thing I'm doing here, but here counter example. Counter example to what Sutra?
Jeff
Okay.
Parasman.
Achaf
Achak
Parasmin.
Parasmin. Counter example means what is the example? What does it say example? Achak
That it
Parasmin
is
Purvavido says that Ajadesha will be Sthanivat when the karya is to happen by the same nimitta prior to the ajadesha. That is achaf parasmin purva vidau. Counter example is it will not happen. That is the example, counter example. Vitireka udaharanam. All the anvaya udaharanam is kati, kat, mriga, gana, etc. All those are anvaya udaharanam. Here, Vyateka Udaharanam is, for that, we have to know first one, that is, this Anunasika letter will go away when followed by Jaladikit Pratyaya, 6437. Just I told Gatva. Then Val Lyapi Sutra says, when followed by Lyap, this Anunasika Lopa is optional. Therefore, Agamya iti one form, and Agamya, when Makara, that is Anunasika, doesn't become Lopa, if it becomes Lopa, then what will happen? My question here is, Lyap enjoys Krit status, right? Kradadeshaha Kritvad Bhavati, and it is a Krit Pratyaya, Pit Pratyaya, follows a Rasva. What happened to Makara? Makara has become Lopaha, Lopadesha. Now, when this Lyap can bring Tukkagama, prior to this, will not this Lopadesha be Stanivat? That is the question. You understand the question?
I
They
wrote
say,
a question if this Lopa
if,
Desha is Stanivat or not.
exactly, that's the point. If Lopadesha is a Stanivat or not. Because like Katha plus Nich, compare with Katha plus Nich. Katha plus Nich. There what happens? A goes away. Kat. Lopadesha is there.
Yes. In this
Then
case,
Nich. So here we say this is there, therefore Upada Vriddhi will not happen. Similarly, here I will say this is there, therefore Tukkagama will not come. Should it be right? Yes or no? That is my question.
yes, because it is Ajadesha. No, it's not Ajadesha. That's the
Exactly.
that's
It is not Ajadesha. Adesha has come in the place of Makara, which is a Hal. Therefore,
so this
Achaparasmin
is the
Puravido will
condition that is
not
not satisfied.
apply.
So this is
Therefore,
one of the three conditions that is not applied.
exactly.
Okay.
So it is Aladesha, not Ajadesha. Therefore, Stanivattam Bhavativa Makarasya, that is Lopadesha. No, it will not be. Therefore, Tukkagama can come. Therefore, Agatya is a form. Got it?
Understood. If Makara was any of Acha letters, then this is not possible.
If instead of Makara, if some vowels are there, then it will be Ajadesha. Then Stanivattam will be there. Then Tukkagama not possible. But here Makara is a Hal replaced by Lopa. Therefore, it is Haladesha, not Ajadesha. That's why repeatedly I said three conditions, right? Therefore, we get Agatya. Another form is. Okay. Because of Haladesha, Stanivat doesn't apply. Follow, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think with that, we covered the 10th conjugation. We will do some exercises, remaining exercises. Some columns are left out, right? The list of dhatus, which we have to fill. We can do in the next class. Next one class we will take. We'll complete as much as possible. That will be the last Charadhigana. After that,
Right.
we'll move to Nijanta of the other dhatus. Nijanta for other dhatus are called Preranartaka, Etumat. It will be
Ketumat.
Etumati Nich. So 10th conjugation done. So we have done 1, 4, 6,
6.
10, and which we are going to do for all the conjugation will be easy. So of course, some rules will come. Easy means a lot of rules are there because depending on the dhatu, if it is akara on the dhatu, pukagama visa, something will take nukagama, some will take yukagama, those things, and some specific rules are there. Maybe it will go for some classes. After that, we will shift to Subanta. Please go through all the topics, all the Sandhi onwards and Paribhasha onwards. Whenever you get time, go through, understand thoroughly. Okay. I think this Tanivata Adesha I explained in detail with a lot of examples completely. I didn't go by the website. This is by, as my teacher taught, and it is by me, Vyakaran. There he has given the examples, all these examples.
Nice.
Okay. I think we'll stop here. Please go through. I'll send this. I think I sent this document. I sent already.
There's no.
If not, you tell me, I'll send again. So we'll complete the remaining things next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate
Chade.
Purnasya
Purnasya
Purnamadhaya
Purnamādaya
Purnameva
Purnameva
Vashishyate
Vasishyate.
Om Shanti
Om Shanti
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 Shanti Harihi
Shanti
Om
Hari Om.
Shri Gurubhyo
Shri Gurubhyo
Namaha
Namaha.
Harihi
Harihi
Om.
Om.
So you have to go through sometimes again and again, and only becomes clear. Your mind become very sharp, alert, when it will apply, when it will not apply. Generally, we take it for granted and just do, but we have to apply Sthani Vattam, is there or not, we have to think. We just take it, we never see without, now we have known, in so many places without knowing already we have done, assuming Sthani Vattam, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
Yes.
Dhanyavada.